sleeping in a yurt during the winter. We arrived at night after a very long drive on bumpy, off-road and bad roads all the way. Departed at 10 a.m. from the Dusaguz border and arrived at the camp at 8 p.m. A little tour inside the yurt. We've got 2 single beds, a heater and a table set. There was only one table at first, but since we and our guide and driver decided to have dinner in our yurt, they brought in another table for us. BBQ dinner prepared by our guide, driver and the camp host. We bought all the ingredients together at a supermarket in Dusaguz, and they grilled everything once we arrived at the camp. Easy to find halal meat here as Turkmenistan has a large Muslim population, making halal food a common practice. All meals are included in the tour package, except for lunch, which we have to pay for ourselves. We also bought a watermelon by the roadside on our way to the Karakum Desert. To me, this watermelon was unique and different from the regular ones I've had. It didn't look like a typical watermelon. It was elongated, and its flesh was white. But the taste was delicious, sweet, and juicy, kind of like a honeydew. But it was even sweeter and juicier than the honeydew I eat in Malaysia. The toilet's outside, so we have to walk a bit. There weren't many guests during winter, so we didn't have to compete to use the toilet. In fact, during my stay, it was just my sister and me, and a couple from Japan. The cold really hits hard during winter. I'm not sure what the temperature was because I had no connection. Luckily, there's water in the toilet in the bucket, such a relief. No electricity here, just solar power. And no Wi-Fi either. I was completely off the grid during my time in Turkmenistan. At first, I didn't know how I was going to sleep because it was so cold. The heater didn't do much to warm up the whole yurt. It was freezing. But then they gave us sleeping bags, which was super warm and helped me sleep well. Good night. This pic was taken at 6:30 a.m. while I was waiting for the sunrise. But there was no sunrise because it snowed. That orange light is from the Darvaza gas crater, which is pretty close to the camp. The sky color changed when this was taken at 7:30 a.m. The Darvaza gas crater is super close to the camp, only a short walk away. The overall view of the camp. The camp is called Garagam Yurt Camp, located in the Karakum Desert. Yes, we stayed in a desert. This desert was completely covered in snow when we woke up in the morning. The day we arrived was actually the first snowfall in Turkmenistan in 2025, according to the guide. The water in the bucket inside the toilet froze, but luckily they gave us some hot water to wash our faces and brush our teeth. Breakfast was also prepared by our guide, driver, and the camp host. When the desert meets snow, what an unforgettable experience. Time to leave. What an experience staying in this yurt in the desert during winter. Till we meet again. Bye.